What's going on, guys? This is JDeft, and today I'm going to be talking about Battlefield 4. I don't want this to seem like a rant on the game, but I do want to express my opinion. I think that Battlefield is a great game. Battlefield 4 is a great game, and it has great potential, but I don't see this potential until they fix the game with the many, many issues that it had from launch and even till now, 2, 3 months down the line. Uh, One issue that I haven't seen a lot of people finding, is the server browser on PC. Sometimes only shows a handful of servers, even when you keep scrolling down. It'll only show a handful, and none of them will be populated. The filtering doesn't work very well. If you've noticed, you filter it to conquest or obliteration or whatever, you'll only find 4 servers, and one will have like 5 people on it, which doesn't really make sense to me. And the number of players on each server is always incorrect. The crashing, I know many of you guys had problems, still have problems. I had many problems. During one time, it was working fine for me, and then during a patch, I couldn't play more than 5 minutes without a crash. It was awful. I know EA has some lawsuits filed against them. According to T3.com, a class action lawsuit was filed for materially false and misleading statements in the build-up to the Battlefield 4 launch. This is a problematic case, and it doesn't look good for EA simply from a PR point of view. Looking at the fact as presented by Robbins, Geller, Rudman, and Dowd, there does seem to be a case to answer. EA could probably produce a lot of evidence to suggest they didn't perceive the extent of the problem or didn't have sight of it until after launch. That was said by Mr. Alex Tuddy to The Guardian. EA does claim that they're going to defend this case very strongly, which you would assume they would do because of how big of a game this is. But I believe it does not look too well for EA in this case because of how unfinished this game is and how unperfect it is. I believe it seems like a game that should still be in its alpha stage. It's not finished, and it's angered many people, especially the people who spent upwards of $110 on the premium. I spent $70 on the digital deluxe, which wasn't worth it because the content included with the digital deluxe was not worth an extra $10. And many people who spent $60 on it are still going to be angry because $60 is a lot of money. I think that EA should have waited a few months to release this game, to at least finish it, or made the beta stage longer to work out many of the bugs, change the map around in the beta, or at least the game mode. What I do not understand is how it always crashes, how they cannot fix the crashing, and what they're going to do to compensate for these errors in the game. So what does this mean for the future of Battlefield 4, or the current standpoint of Battlefield 4? I believe Battlefield 4 is getting fixed very slowly. I mean, 2 months is way too much time to give a company to fix a game that was released officially. But I do think the game will get fixed eventually, hopefully shorter rather than longer, and I believe the game will be great. I hope that EA does throw in a free map pack because of these errors, or something, some kind of content that's more than just camos or battle packs. It's something big to make up for all the people they've angered and the amount of frustration many people have. I know I wasn't too happy about paying $70 for a game that wasn't ready to be released. I know many other people aren't happy, and I know you're probably not happy. So what you guys think about this in the comments. Please, if you disagree, just tell me. I'm open to comments and criticism on this. I want to know your guys' opinion. So comment, rate, subscribe. See you later.